everyone. Once again, another beautiful day. Very good day, very good day. We saw the climactic melt up new all-time high on Bitcoin. I have already set a resistance line and it might not be good. I have to recheck old signals based on the Dixie. There's a specific line that I had this past winter on the Dixie on the dollar based on what's going to happen tomorrow. So you saw that we made a huge gap up and then immediately, we went to 556 something that I forgot. So I haven't, it's a new number. I know it's a 556. The resistance is a recession. Basically, the angle of resistance, I cut my lip today right here with a razor blade. I was licking a can of fruits and I feel it when I talk. Like I had a pineapple, peach, coconut water. I'm paying back the chicken I killed yesterday. I even told God, I had to tell God, I'm like, yo, God, I'm sorry for eating that whole chicken yesterday. I'm going to pay back today in fruit. And in biblical times, not eating natural and eating meat, the reason were really short. So if I would have ate just fruits when I was young, I probably would have grown a little better. Since Moses, that's the correct term. Moses, this direction, everyone started eating meat. But before Moses, everything was natural. That's why they were 25 cubits high. That's why Adam was a Goliath, a giant, bigger than Goliath, that bigger than the giant that David brought down. That's how big Adam was. So every other offspring since the start, basically everything's like this size. Moses, the flood, everything really short. So yeah, I pay back on fruits, and we're gonna go back to market talk because it's really important. Tomorrow is gonna be a really important day. We have the 50 BPS rate reduction on interest rates. Likely, I haven't seen the percents, but it's likely gonna be 50 BPS. Today, market rallied higher thanks to Bitcoin. Basically, pure correlation. Like we're talking about pure correlation to get the 556. Basically, if you look at both candles, Bitcoin and the stock market, they're identical. The melt up in the 30 minute, it's like 1, 2. 9:30, 10 a.m. bang. The 9:30, 10, 10, 11 candle, basically Bitcoin made that. So I got to check on the Dixie because the Dixie is going to be a key level. I have the Dixie with a key level that everything starts plummeting above that. So now that inflation is going to start, it's going to absolutely spike again. Inflation is going to go higher based on past data. When they start cutting, inflation starts going up. So I got to start looking at that to see to start timing possible pullbacks in the entire market. Overall, it was a good day. I didn't make any money. I cashed out early in the morning, another 10. I'm ahead of schedule. Um, I quoted the market trend indicator. Phenomenal. Phenomenal. 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10 stars. You know what it made? You know what it actually created in my chart after identifying the market trends? Consolidation, expansion, retracement, either or. bullish, negative expansion, reversal, bullish, negative, bullish, bearish, reversal, uh, uh, retracement, bullish, bearish, consolidation, and manipulation. And it's to a dial now. You know how I did it? I'm gonna tell the class here for the people that want to build this thing too. I fixed it by asking, because it isn't just AI doing it for me. I'm explaining him what I want. So I said, okay, note today, the second day after I tried, noting that this doesn't work, what about you plot on the moving averages, the market trends, based on the moving average, consolidation between two SMAs, you know, between two SMAs, between one or two SMA sideways game, candles that the SMA is basically lines following it or whatever. Crosses in one or two or three, bearish ones, bullish ones, etc. I said, plot everything and then make the labels, and then it works flawlessly. Like, flawlessly. Like, and you know what I also did? I made the label the full explanation. So when I'm giving a report on the stock market daily, yeah, right, on a 30-minute chart, daily chart, yeah, the market, blah, 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 and this ticker is right now on a blah, 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 which is right there, da, 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 like that. And you know what I also did, which is the eureka moment? Add vertical lines. You have no idea how many trading times, how many times you could trade using market trends. Basically, not trading 50 to 100 cross, not trading a big one, not trading an up, 50, 50, 100 or 100, 200, not trading those, which are the long term, but rather trading the small ones. So by making vertical lines aligned with the labels, you can enter a trade probably better than Enigma because you're trading all the time. You see what I mean? Although it cuts off, obviously, because the SMA is a moving average. So even if the stock has a small fluctuation and the same, let's say, expansion down is going to happen again, it's going to do a double signal. It's going to have a 0 1 0 1 again. It's gonna show the label again. But instead of using, Enigma is 100% trading accuracy. Trade here, you gotta make that money. But now with market trend, I could trade 5 minutes, 5 candles, 10 candles. It's really small. It's not like an hour of a trade, 30 minutes on the trade now. Based on the market trend, you could see the melt up, you can see the retracement, you can see the reversal. It's plotted in a vertical line. So you could basically enter the reversal, you know, continue, basically you see it. You see it when it starts, and it's indiscernible to the human eye. Enigma, which is the my main strategy, is about energy, spheres, direction, finding out direction in a really small time frame, finding out where the market is going to head in a really small time frame and making a decision of where it's going early based on what direction, what energy, what direction is heading back to, what direction is going for a while, long money making. But today I found, based on these market trends, it's like a micro way of doing Enigma. It's something completely different. It's a really small gain, but it's a gain. You see what I mean? Like, it's a really, when you compare two different market trends, depending on it's always either consolidation, expansion, retracement, consolidation, expansion, reversal. Those are the fundamentals. Those are that's the foundation on market trend. So when you see the reversal between bullish and bearish, and you see it right there when it happens, you can't see it. It's not something you can see on the chart. Why? Because it's a tiny ass candle. It's like, you see what I mean? It's like, imagine you're looking at a grain of sand, and then another grain of sand came above it, and that's immediately a change in trend. And it's also identified in the SMA. It's also it's the lines. The moving average are doing their thing, like they always do it. So when you zoom, basically, I zoom out. My 1 minute candles are really tiny, obviously because of Enigma, but the trades that you can make on that micro level are as profitable, I would say, as Enigma, like as profitable. And you could probably go in the market earlier. Obviously, with the likelihood of losing using market trend is there. You might lose if you stick to doing market trend, trades between the four types. Wait till something happens. Market sideways. The candles are going to be sideways between one or two SMA. So if there's three lines like this, the market can be between this one and this one, could be between these two and this one above. Whatever happens, price has to cross somehow for the trend to change. You see what I mean? So, because I got to dial down to a science. So that tiny that little movement on the SMA is basically this. Because when you consolidate, SMA lines get really narrow. They don't spread apart. They go like really small. So once it moves, you enter on the trade and probably close it on the next signal, even if it's a duplicate, and you're likely to make money. I haven't traded on that because I'm afraid of losing my 100 point average. My 100 that I got, the A 110%. But yeah, I did that today. And that at the end of the day, I was looking at that like I could trade that. I said that out loud. I could trade that. That's it. I said nothing else because I'm looking at it. Yeah, reversal, bearish reversal, that, and it's inside Earth. Based on Enigma. Enigma is a giant trend. It's not a micro trend, but these reversals are micro. So I'm looking inside Earth. Basically, if Earth is basically, if this is one of the spheres in Enigma, Earth is like this. There's other spheres, but inside Earth, which is the smallest circle, there could be a trend. So I'm trading that small trend in there. And that's the shit. The shit, basically. Bearish reversal. Bang. Out to the outside. Out to the outside. Or from the upper earthbound to the lower earthbound, rejecting on the bottom of Earth up again. Like a really tiny, you know, it's still money. It's not gonna be $1. It's probably gonna be 75 cents. So a 75-cent trade, or maybe even less, maybe a little more. It's not like $1. Maybe like, I want to say 25, probably less. Like maybe, yeah, like 30 cents, tiny little move in the middle. And you could trade that based on the strategy that I did today. I was like, damn, I could probably press a button right here. Bang, reversal, boom. Went from consolidation to bearish reversal. Bang, like that. Done. I'm down. I'm in the money. It should start making money. although some candles are bigger than the other. So it's not like Enigma, that Enigma candles don't matter. And if you head a direction, no matter how big or little the candle is, unless it's a big change, it's not gonna influence the pocket, the gains on the trade. But when you're trading market trend, changes are so significant. One, maybe a bigger candle might take your profits away. So it's good to see. What else did I do today in terms of my strategies and indicators now? So I started and I finished Enigma for oil on the micro. It's at 77 right now. My goal in the next 3 years is to start getting $100 lots of oil. You know, develop my paper account to go from micro, 1 barrel, 10 barrels, get to 100 barrels, buy 100 barrels without getting negative liquidity, without getting margin called, and hopefully in the next 2-3 years, get to full lots, which are 1,000 barrels of oil. And that's it. That's probably my end game. I don't give a shit about my divvy point right now. Maybe it will change, but that's the goal. So yeah, for tomorrow, expecting a near term for the Dixie to go up again, because inflation is gonna spike depending on what Jay Powell says tomorrow. If he does 25 BPS tomorrow, the market's gonna fucking tank like a rock. And maybe if he does 50 BPS tomorrow, the market's still gonna tank like a rock. Why? Because that resistance is aggressive as a motherfucker. We made a new high. Resistance is there now, but it's like a triple diamond on a ski or worse, like a free fall. If you go down a ski on that, maybe you catch a little air, you're already paragliding down. One of those long jump skiers. You're down with the mountain and shit. You're going down at the speed of airborne. Hope you guys have a good trading week. I have my fruits. I think that's all I'm gonna have for today, and I'm probably gonna take a little nap soon. That's about it. That's all I gotta say for today. Hope you guys take care and have